Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Just Free coming back at you with another video. Um, so this just made me think about back in the day when we had they call it on the radio where you could go into the studio and do the what was it, the 10 on 10, something like that. I don't know if y'all had that in y'all city, but we used to be able to go into the studio when we were kids, anywhere from eighth grade to high school or whatever, and you could announce the songs with the DJ. And I was thinking about that because I wanted to get into radio and broadcasting, some form of broadcasting, because I was told my speaking voice was very good when I was younger. Right now I'm laying down, so it's not gonna sound like too much. I feel like I sound like Barry White right now. But anyway, so did any of y'all had that back in the day at your in your city where you could go into the radio station? It was the top 8 at 8, I wanna say we had. And we go in there in the evening, parents drop us off, pick us up, if necessary. And we could go down the playlist with the DJ and we say what our name is and what school we was from. My name is, and I'm from, and I go to such and such high school. That was fun, man. This shit now is just this is something else, something totally different. But anyway, um, yeah, let me know if you had that in your town back in the day. Okay, so anyway, congratulations to somebody on having a baby. I guess I don't know who. Um, of course, the baby is definitely a blessing. Um, it's just unfortunate that people, continue to have them in situations that are not conducive to the proper growth and development um, that one would require to be successful, being that they are in a single parent home, because she would be a single mother again. And I'm not saying that to be mean. That's just what it is. Because this person has other children, and God only knows, what his situation is with them. Um, and we can't tell. And perhaps more likely than not, he's not taking care of those children. So anyway, um, I was watching. Oh, so on the video where she made her, she did her this last live she did tonight. She was trying to make it seem like, my God, I gotta take a test. I can't believe it. I'm gonna take another test and another test. Oh, it's my second and my third test, and I just was in denial. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, girl, I mean, at the end of the day, you got 4 babies, and I said babies, not babies. Nah, little Philip is the baby. The other 3 I can handle. Little Philip, I just be wanting to shake, rattle, and roll his ass. But oh, this is what I wanted to say. So when she was showing her little day in the life this morning, I know I'm all over the place, but the day in the life this morning, was it this morning? Whatever day it was, she was showing her day with the twins. So I have a teeny tiny little bit of um, developmental education and developmental, however you want to say it, experience. And from what I could see of the little boy's behavior, she's really passive aggressive. I mean, I can only go by what's on the video. I feel like, being that her answer to locking him up in that room, to me that seems passive aggressive. I don't know if anybody else agrees. As opposed to what I would do personally is I would sit him down in a corner and I would hold onto his shoulders and I would make him look me in the eye and I would say, now listen here. This is what we not gonna do. And you are gonna sit in this corner in this time out, okay? Until you decide that you are going to behave. And then, if he hits one of the girls or whatever, um, and I'm just talking about him, not the other kids, just dealing with him. And if he hits one of the girls, she needs to make him apologize and give the girls a hug anytime he does something, you know, that like that to them. Um, but she needs to make eye contact. She needs to be clear and concise. She needs to be consistent with him because I see him getting way out of hand. I see him, yeah, he's gonna be off the chain, and it's super super important for her to deal with him now, cause she can lock him up in the room all she wants, but as he get older, and by him not having the extra help that he needs, he's going to act out in school and get suspended constantly. And I would be very interested to see him throughout his from kindergarten through 8th grade. I would love to follow up with them on that. I don't know how long she'll be on here. She'll still be on here. Shit, God knows where I'll be, what I'll be doing. But I would love to see how her parenting is going to, where it's going to lead up with him. Because of course we all know what's his face will be long gone. And I'm sure she'll have somebody else in the house. But um yeah, another baby, and just like everybody else saying, you know, this baby gonna be born around Christmas time and little mama's birthday. And then she was talking about something about how it was either a baby or a dog. So she already had this shit planned. She had this planned. Because what do you mean it's either a baby or a dog? Your mind shouldn't even be on neither, bitch. Because, hell, for one, number one, you can't afford neither. And number two, you need to be trying to get them kids up and out the way so that you can get your life moving forward. I mean, granted, 4 kids is a lot. Yeah, you did it. Now you gotta, deal with it. But damn, bitch, I'll be like, okay, these twins, I'm gonna get them up and moving and into kindergarten or pre-K, whatever. Because I'm not opposed to them staying home if she would fucking teach them. She kept them home till kindergarten, but, or well, pre-K, I guess you could say, because they do need social interaction. But, I mean, she's not even, she reads a book as if she, talking about they gonna tear up them hard books. Now, them is some ratchet ass kids that they could tear up them, hard, hardback books. Them, the hard kitty books, the books she was reading. She's talking about, she got to put them up or away or whatever before they tear them up. Are you freaking kidding me? That's how you know she don't read to them like that, because they would know how to treat the book and be respectful of the book. I know kids tear up shit. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. And granted, if she had a couple of paper books, I would. I've done it. I tore books and written in them when I was a kid. Wrote in my books and stuff. Um, but the hard books, like that's some rough shit. Like what, girl? If you don't, but that just goes to show, like, people. A lot of parents just let their kids do whatever. So let me see. Um, it was nice that she got her nails done, and she want to give Hips the credit for paying for her nails and her feet. Oh, that's so sweet. But damn, okay, so let me just say this. As the young mother, I was younger than Jazz when she had her first kid. Jazz had to be probably like, what, 19, 20 when she had her first kid, because she 30 minus 8, or however old Little Big Mama is. Oh shit, was 30 minus 8? 22? Well, she was older than 17, shit. And I was 17 when I had my daughter. So, but when I had her and I thought about our future, my future, one thing that I said to myself was that I wanted to I wanted to make my daughter proud. I want her to be proud of me. I wanted a profession to do. I wanted to be a professional. I don't know what a professional was at the time, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I did go to school right after I graduated high school. I went to technical, whatever, and I got a degree in I got an associate's degree. What is it saying? Wait a minute now. Get out of here. So I got an associate's degree in computer technology, which is a glorified secretary, which is some bullshit. That's why I've never used it. But it did help me with like PowerPoint, Excel. I know how to use Excel. I'm not too good in PowerPoint. You know. So what else did we do? Typing. I know how to type really well. And we were doing shorthand at the time. So, anyway, I just kept pursuing different things, even though I didn't know what I wanted to do, until I finally did. It took, how old was my daughter when I got my 98, 99, 2001, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she was 7 by the time I started nursing school, 9 by the time I finished. So yeah, I wanted to so I did different things until I could figure out what I wanted to do. Um but so when I became a nurse, and nursing is not for everybody. So I just thought to myself, well, now she could say, when kids be discussing, what your mommy do, what your mommy do, at least she could say, well, my mommy is a nurse. And that's something that I wanted her to be able to say, something legit, something that's, successful in my mind. Because I wanted her to, I'm her example, you know. Um, her father, he was, he wasn't, always around. So, and he chose a different lifestyle. He's a hustler. He was in the streets. So he did the street thing. So he couldn't really, say I worked here or there. Um, so I said that to say it's like, girl, what do you want for yourself? I mean, and you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe she only, and I hate to say only, but maybe she only wants to be a homemaker and a mom, stay at home mom, which is great, but obviously that's not for everybody. I've seen plenty of homemakers on here, and you know, at the very least, um, they seem to have it together to a certain extent. Everybody had their moments, everybody had their time when they need a break. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that anything and everybody is, people are perfect. That's not what I'm saying. Um, but I guess when you have a man out there earning money and you don't really have to worry about providing and taking care of the children, that, takes a lot of the stress off of you. So why would you? This man is not out here working like that to take care of you and the kids that you have now. Not to mention his own other children that he had already. And the fact that you are so selfish, you and him, that y'all wouldn't take that into consideration, that he already has children that he's not able to afford. That is just downright selfish. And you deserve everything that's coming to you, Jasmine. Everything that's coming to you. The disrespect, the being left alone to yourself, by yourself. It's just ratchet as hell. And then you got the nerve to be talking about not wanting to live in the ghetto. Bitch, you want your kids to grow up in a little bit better neighborhood. For what? You raising them up to be criminals and baby mamas. Baby mama. BABYMA. So, what difference does it make where you live? You need to go stay in, um, go live in the Brewster Projects. Remember that movie, The Women of Brewster Place? That's where your ass need to be. And hanging out the window, smoking a cigarette with a scarf for your head. Ciao. I know it sounds like judgment, and it is. It is, and I'm judging. Yes, I'm judging. Because, you need another baby like you need a hole in your head. Get your life together. Get your girl. I mean, you got the dog that you can't afford for a Bentley. I want them when you get ready to give them away. I'm only paying $100 for them. Not no more, not no less. I want 100. I'm gonna give you $100. I'm gonna set aside my $100 for Bentley. Put my Bentley fund aside. Um, but oh my God, what is Mama Dukes gonna say? Ah, child. Mama Dukes probably just shook her head like, girl. And then again, you go over people's house with that little badass monster, and oh, child. You know how you see? Well, I don't know. I guess it's not everybody, but certain baby mamas be coming to the party with a bunch of kids. You be like, oh Lord, shit, girl, let me get on up out of here before for these kids tear this place up. Oh my gosh. I just couldn't imagine like when she went to Vegas with the girls, who watched them kids? I'm wondering. But like being that, I basically, my daughter is grown and then my son is 12. So, and between me and my mom and his dad, he might circle around, back around in my house every 3 days. um, but I'm making sure, of course, I take him to all his doctor's appointments, dentist appointment, go to the school, take up, make sure he, whatever. And his dad too. So, and my mom, I trust her with my life. She raised me, so shit. She want him down there. He helps her a lot though. Um, and she does his homework with him, which he wants to be down there, and then he'll come down here. But shit, as long as his grades is up and he doing what he's supposed to do, because yes, it takes a village, and that's our village. How about that? How about that? So I can go and come as I please. I could jump on a plane now if I wanted to. So say la vie, I'll be back in a week. Because that's how you do it. This is how we do it. But I do want to take my kids on a cruise. But girl, is she ever going to be able to take the kids to Disney World? Mm-mm-mm. She going to have to hit the lotto show enough, child. Y'all got some casinos in Texas? Girl, give Jasmine a couple dollars. Tell her to go to the casino. I hit one time on Mother's Day. Okay, let me tell this quick story before I tie this all up. One Mother's Day, my mother wanted me to take her to the casino. And I was like, ugh, I was at work. They wanted me to do a double. And I'm so used to getting money. Like, I'm the queen of doubles. Like, I work 3, 4, 5 doubles in a week at times. So I was like, shit, she want to go to the casino. They want me to work. I was like, you know what? I can't stay over. I said, my mom gonna kill me if I don't take her to the casino. It was a Sunday. It was Mother's Day. So I get off of work. I'm like, all right, let's go to the casino. So we get to the casino. We playing the slots. Playing. Next thing I know, because I had never won the jackpot, so next thing I know, I was playing the machine. The thing started ding, 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 ding. I'm looking around like, what the hell is going on? So people coming over, congratulations, congratulations. I was like, what happened? He was like, you won. And I said, won what? I think I won $1,500. So I gave my mom, I think 500. And then I got some tickets for the buffet. And so I held on to them tickets because I ended up taking her to see her and my dad to see Aretha Franklin. God bless the dead. Went to go see Aretha Franklin. And we had a free buffet. So we had a great time. That was the last time my parents was like, well, that was like the first time I ever went out with both my parents in that capacity. And me and my dad were dancing. He passed away about 7 years ago now, but me and him danced, and my mother was screaming like a teenager, Aretha, sing my song, girl. So, but anyway, I said that to say, um, you know, I kind of get it now, cause I've always been like super independent and making moves. And I mean, I ain't no business owner or nothing like that. Just working. Working my doubles at work. That's all I fucking did was work doubles. And, go on my little dates and go on my trips and stuff. And date my little gentleman friend or, go out of town and stuff. Just being that independent Sex in the City girl bullshit. And that's why I ain't got no man now. Shit. So I just could never see being tied down to all them kids without the help of a successful man. because I've always looked at it like this. If I have this many kids by this man and he decide to leave, can I afford these kids by myself? So that was always like, the deciding factor in my mind. And um so yeah. Or I'm like, who gonna watch these kids when I need a break? I ain't got nobody to watch these kids. Or, I don't want to have to depend and see and try to make sure. No, you know. But hey, such is life, child. I mean, if she felt like a pimp could help her raise her family and be stable enough for her to, be able to live life, girl, I go ahead, do your thing. And I just, again, my question is, and if I get back into her life, my question is to you, Jasmine. What advice would you give to your younger self? And what advice would you give to your three little girls when it comes to meeting and dating and relationships? And that's all I got. And you folks have a good rest of the evening. Be blessed. And I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Peace out. Excuse me.